15-year-old Mandy Tujan of Montrose, California, wrote and told us that she wants to be a television comedy writer.
So we sent Mandy to the studio where the TV show Hangin' with Mr. Cooper is produced. There she met up with comedy writer Leilani Downer, who showed her the ropes.
Well, next time, why don't you try to get a bigger cup? Maybe you can pour some butter for that roll on top of your head.
To see what it takes to write a sitcom, we sent Mandy to Hollywood. She spent the day with Leilani Downer, the head writer of the hit comedy Hangin' with Mr. Cooper.
Hi, welcome to Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. We've got a lot of stuff planned for you today. We're going to go down to the set, and you're going to get a chance to meet the cast and the crew. And then we're going to take you to a pitch session, and you'll just get a chance to see exactly how we write a show.
I've wanted to be a writer since I was 9. I think that would be a lot of fun to not just write your own, but to be able to read other people's work and help them with theirs.
A sitcom has a whole staff of writers that have to learn to work together.
Well, we kind of want to be a little quiet when we go in there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Oh, hey, Leilani. Oh.
Pizza? Myra. Oh, hi.
When I first met the writers, I was really surprised to see how zany they were. I really thought about how much fun it would be to have that job because you have a chance to talk with the people constantly and to become such good friends with them. And you're always having a good sense of humor because you're always trying to make jokes. What does it take to be a writer?
It takes a very good sense of humor and a very good understanding of how to tell a story. The ability to listen in the room, to be a good listener, because the other writers are always throwing good ideas out. And if you're sitting there concentrating too much on a joke you want to pitch and you don't hear something else come up in the room, you're going to miss it. What you like in a TV episode is a character that you can sympathize with, and you put them in a predicament, and then you resolve it by the end of the episode.
A writer spends most of their time in front of a computer, writing and rewriting a scene.
There's dialogue, which you probably know, but also what we write into the script are the actions that our characters do. This is what Vanessa does when she comes into a room. And then this is what Vanessa says, of course, when she enters that room.
You're too big and bulky to be sleeping in the backseat of a Dodge.
The pitch meeting is an important part of the process. It's when the writers share new ideas and polish up weak spots in the script.
What if Mark and his students accidentally knocked over 2 chemicals in his science class and they came up with this cleaning product?
Maybe it's really just a product already in existence. So they think they hit something big.
They invented nail polish.
Right.
The pitch meeting was very energetic. People were coming up with ideas here and there and everywhere.
Mandy even had the chance to show off her own writing skills and be a part of the writing team.
What we'd like you to do is kind of write some dialogue for us. What's happening is Mark is in a Japanese restaurant, and he's playing around with the utensils, he's cooking on the stove, and we want to see him talking to the customers around him.
When I was given that assignment, I felt sort of overwhelmed because I'd never written anything for television.
You know, Mandy, this is really funny. I like what you're having Mark say. And after a while, his hand slipped, sending a piece of shrimp flying into a lady's blouse. And that's funny, and that's something we didn't even think about.
I felt good that she approved it. I felt maybe someday I could write a script that would sell.
It takes about 3 months for an idea to make it on screen, starting with the story pitch and the outline. Then there's the first draft and rewrites, until finally it's taped in front of an audience.
We'll work out the kinks, and if everything's not right, then we'll do it again. So what we try to do with the writers, they try to do it till it's right. Tell us, every joke is like pow, 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 pow. So when Friday comes, it's like pow.
I'm sorry, Vincent.
I'm going to go home and I'm going to start writing as much comedy as possible. If I do have what it takes, I have to actually go home and see if I can do it.
In addition to being a lot of fun, it looks like comedy writing's a lot of hard work.
Sure does. If there's anything you want to be or see, just write to us at What I Want to Be or See, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 32830.
And be sure to include your name, address, and telephone number.